Hello there, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to, let's say, proper photographizing. Today we've had our little sojourn over to Spain. I'm glad you enjoyed the Seville videos. Straightforward. So now we're back in some woods doing some woodland photography, funnily enough. Just get out for an hour again, and then we'll go watch FA Cup final. I don't actually know I want to win that thing. I suppose I'll see when the first goal goes in. So back up to Netherton Woods. Been here before, but obviously that was in the winter, and now it's spring and it's very vibrant, very green. So I'm going to take the shot I took last time, which is of the little avenue of trees there, and see what it looks like now. So when I get to there, I'll let you have a look. Let's go. I've taken this shot before. Like I said, that was in winter, so there was obviously no foliage. Today it's very vibrant and green. Now I am struggling with the sky a little bit. Now I might be able to get rid of that in post, but it's of the four trees that well, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, with the dead one in the foreground here, and then I'm going to focus on each of the trees as they blend into the background. I think it's a really nice shot. I like the first shot I took of it anyway. So now it's got the foliage on it. It should look better. The thing is, the breeze has just picked up a little bit, so I might have to up my ISO just so I can get a faster shutter speed, just to freeze the motion of the leaves there. And if the shot's any good, here's the shot. In the video I did a couple of weeks ago, I was saying about the benefits of going back to a place over and over again in different seasons and different conditions. And today's a perfect example of that, because when I came here last time I couldn't have got this shot because as I was looking up, I just got sky, where now I've got the foliage in the background. So it's of this beech tree, which is easy to do now because it's got leaves on, so I can identify it better. With the exposed roots, and then this silver birch on the left hand side of the frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that shot from down here, which I've already set up. So what I've done is, like I say, I mean I'm still getting a little bit of sky in there, but it's only peeking through the peeking. Is that right? Peeking? Peeping. It's only looking through the foliage a little bit. so it's not too bad. The polar on there, polarize on there, just to make the greens pop again. So let's get that shot. So I'm at f8, 1/5 of a second, ISO 100, and I'm at 50mm. And I think the shot is fairly reasonable. I'm going to also focus on the silver birch as well, just so I can decide whether I want that in focus or out of focus. Excuse me, because I'm not sure about that yet. So if we get both, we can see in post when we get them back. So again, if the shot's any good, here's the shot. Quite an interesting beech tree here. All limbs heading that way, which would be east as well, looking at it. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little wood. I was going to call it a forest there. I don't think it's a forest, but it's a pretty cool little wood here. Plenty to photographize, and it's fairly reasonable. Let's have another look and what else we can find. Well, we've got Scots pines in here, obviously beech, a couple of silver birch and oak, so it's quite a varied little woodland we've got. So I found this shot of these three Scots pine. Now the unfortunate thing is, the best place to get them, somebody's planted a bloody tree in the way. I'm fumo. I've got a Scots pine there, one there, and one there. They're a bit too far apart, I think. But what I have done is I've done a sort of pano, a 5-shot pano, and I hope it comes out all right. I mean, it looks all right. I just think there is a shot there, and I've tried to do it because I'm only at 24mm on this lens, so I will need a wide lens at some point. Evils. Becky, I need a wide angle lens. But I think there is a shot there, and if it's half reasonable or even semi reasonable, here's the shot. There's one or two oaks behind us, but as you can see there, it sort of gives way to more gnarly old oak trees down there, which we'll be walking down into shortly. So it's quite a varied little woodland here. And then that leads down into Magdale, which I've obviously done a video from before. I found a fossilised leaf. It's not a fossilised leaf, it just looks fossilised on this rock that it's been sat on for a while. So it's obviously been plastered there by the rain, hasn't it, and then dried on. But it looks pretty cool. And then the surrounding leaves around the rock are really quite nice, because they're all a browny reddy colour as well. So it makes a nice image, I think. F8, 1/15 of a second, ISO 100, and I'm at 55mm. It's pretty reasonable. Down there's the shot. Well, that's the shot I'm taking now. Again, it's just like another, well, the trail runs through the trees. We've got silver birch, we've got Scots pine, and we may have a oak in the distance there. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish, 7 trees. I think it looks pretty good. It looks good on the back of the camera, looks good on the Osmo too, so here's the shot. I'm quite an interesting composition here. So in the foreground I've got 3 prominent rocks. This leads you to a fairly decently sized beech tree, and then on the other side of that, the right hand side of that, is a Scots pine. And then just looking through those, because they're sort of framing a beech tree in the distance as well, I think it looks really, really nice. Maybe the shot of the day, very reasonable. I'll flip you around, let you have a look. My settings are a 1/6 of a second, 1.5 seconds, sorry, it's very dark. F13, 35mm and ISO 100. If the shot's any good, here's the shot. Just wandering past on the trail here and found some bluebells that are still hanging on and in the lee of this beech tree. So I thought I'd take a snap of that. Just nice and easy, you know, just with the bluebells in the foreground and then the main trunk of the tree in the background. F8, 0.5 of a second, 0.5 past light speed. That's the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu out in a couple of weeks. Yeah, sorry, so I'm at 0.5 past light speed, F8, ISO 100 and 24mm. The shot's pretty reasonable. Here it is. Just walking on this collapsed wall here. Fairly substantial, but it looks of it, it used to be. Okay, so the shot I've got here will be the last shot of the day. Is of a mossy dry stone wall that's just curving round here from the bottom right into the top left with a gate post at the end. And then just like a little sea of bluebells to the right hand side, which looks pretty nice. I've had to up the ISO a little bit because there's just a slight breeze, so it's making those move a little tiny bit. ISO 250, well, I'm saying that's for the bluebells. For the rest of the scene I was ISO 100, so on my settings I'll be ISO 100. 1/5 of a second, f8, and I'm at 27-28 mil ish. I think it's fairly reasonable. If it is, here's the shot. Bluebells. Bluebells just hanging on there. I think that's us done today. Been very, very reasonable. Enjoyed it today. A couple of hours proper photographising with my tripod. I had to delete so many shots when I came back from Seville because I was just like praying that I had some that were in focus, so I was just on the high speed burst. I need to get better at handheld stuff. I will. So yeah, so again next week and the next coming weeks we're terribly busy with getting the garden sorted out and getting things done in the house. It's that time of year, and but we will endeavour to get out where we can, and I'll get you some videos out, guys. Spot up a hill. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Laters.